Nintendo. I was on the block where the J's at.
Oh, God.
I'ma stand on it if I say that. Say it with your chest when you say that.
21.
Put blind sides on my eye, I can feel the money. I got some young for money. You ever felt the zombie? Your body, they thought I back up.
I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm.
The city of New Orleans, really a sight to see and a wonderful place to visit. We're happy to be here tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy, and his role in Golden State is more restrained. Klay said, "I don't care. I get paid handsomely in a great place, and we compete for championships year in and year out. From day one, I've been a warrior. I'm just thankful to be here." Kevin, he likes to play ball and play with his dogs, and that's it.
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Sunday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. And it's Robinson in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry against Ball. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. Good on the three-point shot. You know what, Smitty, tonight we have two teams that love to push the tempo, love the pace. Smitty, do you like the fact the NBA is getting faster?
You know, I like it, Kevin. What I don't like is the coming down and taking a shot, an ill-advised shot. There's nothing wrong with playing fast, getting the ball up the court. If you don't have an advantage or a high percentage shot, just bring it out and run your offense.
Staying within the offense, in other words.
Yep, stay within the offense.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Holiday against Thompson. Outside, Green. Over Williamson. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ball with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night. Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Green gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Floats one up. And that one's good by Favors.
He's had an NBA body from day one, and Favors knows how to carve out space.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Robinson with it, now guarded by Ingram. Outside for Curry. No good with the triple.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Outside Holiday to the wing right side. Here's Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Curry against Ball. There's the three. Curry can't get it to go. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by one. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Now, here's Thompson. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Houston. He was all alone on that one.
Clay, picture perfect from down there. All in a day's work for the former three-point contest champion.
Thompson against Holiday. Pass to Ingram. Left side favors. Pass the ball. It's up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here's Curry. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Shot clock at 6. Robinson for 3. And no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Outside Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram dishes the ball. So the wing on the left fires from 18. And he overshot that one, missing. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Curry passes to Green. And it's Ingram with the rebound. The Pelicans trail. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one.
And this is Alvin Gentry's 4th stop as an NBA head coach. He's been working as an NBA assistant, get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league. A decade coaching in college. Worked for and with so many legendary coaches. He's seen it all.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Now here's Thompson. Passes it to Green. Puts it up from 12. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Outside Holiday. Unloads from 13. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
Now, here's Thompson, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Back to Thompson. Can they get it? Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 6 points.
Nice play call. You know Clay's deadly in the catch-and-shoot game. Get him the rock.
Now Holiday, he had an 18-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And the touch from Ingram on the jumper. No way anyone can stop that from going in.
Murray finds Thompson. Curry on the wing. The pass to Cauley-Stein. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And Cauley-Stein, so explosive around the rim. Hard to defend without fouling.
Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop. But at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
No good on that one. And Smitty, what about the teams that know they're going to be championship caliber contenders? How do they stay motivated early in a season with so many games to play?
You know, it's hard. I think a lot of those guys, they're looking at, I would say now we're talking about load management for those type of teams. They're just trying to make sure their bodies, their minds are ready for that run. But usually those championship teams, they understand they're motivated by winning. They get it together at the right time. The Golden State Warriors, so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
Holiday attacking. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
They grab their own miss. Here's Cauley-Stein, and finally they hit one.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, Reddick. And it's off from three-point range. In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur.
Here's Holiday. After the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. Ingram kicks to Holiday. Through the D for the layup.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
Warriors leading by 3. Stolen by Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside Robinson. Back to Curry. Feeds to Green. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter, and it's blocked.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Green left side. Shot clock at 5. Off target on the 15-footer.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Williamson. Okafor trying to get open. He gets that one. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
some changes here. Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. And it's Josh Hart in for Brandon Ingram. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cauley-Stein. Omari Spellman comes in for Draymond Green. Alec Burks checked in for Robinson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Steph Curry. Now, here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got 8. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
Here's Redick after the made shot from Klay Thompson. The shot, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Burks. For 3. Redick with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Holiday, and he makes good on the layup. 8 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Burks. Here's Spellman. Pelicans with the rebound. Outside, Holiday. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
One of the stronger guards in the league. Holiday will take it up inside any chance you give him.
Russell dishes to Thompson. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Count that bucket. New Orleans in the lead. And here's Holiday. 10 points for him. With some arc. Nice D from Russell.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And they pick up 2. Thompson's got 12.
Then this kind of night for Klay Thompson, a deadly streak shooter. He's really feeling it.
Outside, Holiday. Here's Burks. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Redick bounce pass. Holiday gets the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Russell against Holiday. Here's Russell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Carter's out there with Hayes. Then there's Etuan Moore. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Okafor in at the 5. Rome in the paint. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Thompson. Thompson is double. Clock at 6. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Pelicans trail by 3. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. And the foul called on Omari Spellman. That's his first foul. Ball's checked in for J.J. Redick. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. No good from Moore. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Now the pass to Spellman. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Ball. And Looney sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Here's Moore. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. No good from Moore. Warriors leading by 5. The drive by Thompson, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Russell against Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you look at Lonzo Ball, certainly high expectations for this young man. One and done at UCLA. How about second overall pick? That's brought some undue pressure.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Ray, you talk about the hype for Lonzo Ball and the pressure. Do you think that creates an additional challenge for a young player?
Yeah, he's scuffled at times, but I think the future remains very bright for that young man.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
And it's Russell missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hart the pass to Ball. New Orleans moving it around. And Favors kicks to Moore. Ball with it. Back to Moore. A fader. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Spellman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low, Looney. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
I like the way Klay now studies a defense and makes great decisions with the ball.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Favors inside. Looney on him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A worker on the glass. Derek Favors more than solid as a rebounder.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Klay Thompson. And that one falls for Favors. Steve, we're seeing teams around the league putting up a lot of three-point shots. I'm sure you would have enjoyed playing in this era so much with that green light shooting three.
I would, Kevin. Getting a chance to shoot maybe 5 or 6 more three-point field goal attempts takes your numbers up. But I also think a lot of these teams are copycats. Everybody can't shoot the three. Work on your game and what's best for you.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men, Russell, making people around him better.
And then Favors with the dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Burks with the shot. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Curry against Ball. Moore outside. Left side Favors. Again, the Pelicans score.
An area where Favors continues to gain consistency. Has a nice looking stroke out to 15 feet.
Pass to Looney. Back to Russell. Over Favors. And it's Russell missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Looney. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Burks. On defense, the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. And Moore kicks to Ball. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Williamson. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
The second overall pick back in 2016, Brandon Ingram has shown us flashes. But whether it's defense or offense, still a ways to go.
For New Orleans, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Greg, when you talk about Ingram, where would you look for him to make the next step in his game?
Well, in that one season at Duke, he did shoot over 40% from 3. I think becoming a reliable shooter from out there would be a key building block offensively.
He hits both from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Curry with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Williamson with it. Working on Green. Ingram outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Williamson. Over Robinson. And it's Williamson missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons, Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
throw no good for Cauley Stein.
And Cauley Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Now, here's Ball. And there's the pass to Williamson. To end the run, back to Ball. No good, shot missing. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out some numbers for Willie Cauley Stein.
A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instinct.
Take a
you
break.
see teams
Take a
trying to
break.
keep a body
2
or
shots.
2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
And the first one drops. Now, Smitty, if you were playing today, who would you least like to see coming at you on a fast break?
I think in his prime, it would be LeBron James. Russell Westbrook is another guy I'd be kind of afraid of. I know it'd be a collision, but I say right now, it has to be Giannis because of the force and his jumping ability and the way he just glides to the rim.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare. You're right. Well, we see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
Here's Holiday after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Williamson, and stolen by Russell. Here's Robinson. Offensive rebound, and the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
And Curry, here we go. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Holiday against Green. The baseline J. Here's Williamson. Good on the short little jump shot. Williamson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Curry way outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Outside Holiday. Over to the left wing. Ball against Curry. Ingram outside. Pass to Holiday. Over Cauley Stein. And the Pelicans get it back. Ball with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Favors against Russell. It's Curry outside. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 17, and first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And D'Angelo Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. Ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. He was going to leave Brooklyn after the Durant signing no matter what. Should be an interesting fit.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Ball.
And how about the numbers here for Drew Holiday? Coming off a terrific season. 5th in assists, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Now, here's Redick. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Warriors leading by 17. Green passes to Robinson. To the paint. Russell trying to free himself up. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good. To the inside, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
The shot's good.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Holiday against Russell. Lets a floater go, and Holiday with the lane. Holiday's got 14 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Russell passes to Cauley Stein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Cauley Stein, a serviceable shooter at the line. Let's see if he can make them count.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And that one misses. Steve, the number of timeouts and even fouls have dropped in recent years. Do you think that's brought a better flow to the game?
Yeah, I think so. I know we have so much stoppage in our game, especially when they go to the referee's review. If we could do something about that, but I love that they've dropped the number of timeouts to keep the flow of the game. That's what most fans want to see, just the flow of the game continue.
He hits the second from the line.
The Pelicans tried to build a contender around Anthony Davis. They're hoping this go-around with Zion Williamson, they'll be able to create a more complete team.
And that one is good. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's called finishing a play. Physical defense. Holiday stays focused, eyes on the rim.
Outside Curry. Off target with his 3. And Steve, with the Anthony Davis trade completed, a new look for the Pelicans.
Yes, plan A, Kevin, was to make it work with Anthony Davis. Instead, they have acquired a lot of young talent, a ton of it. In time, they'll become a team, in my opinion, to be reckoned with.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
On the free throw, no good. The thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Warriors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Hard, he's checked in for Ingram. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pelicans trail by 15. Snatched away. Now Curry. He's got 13. Pass to Burks. And it's blocked. Now here's Reddick with 1 on the clock.
The solid D from Looney, really disrupting the shot, using his reach to his advantage.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, they had control in the first half. How were they able to do that?
Well, we turned the ball over, and our transition defense wasn't very good. We got to do a better job of executing, and we got to do a better job of just taking the shots that are available to us.
One thing at a time, get you back in. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. Favors dishes to Ingram. 6 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. 5th is Steph Curry.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Fades. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cauley Stein's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. They double-team Kerr. Stolen by Holiday. Passes it to Ingram. Kicks to Favors. Curry against Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with all the uncertainty in New Orleans last season, Drew Holiday staying focused on winning games.
You know, Kevin, with everything he's been through, whether it's his injuries, his wife dealing with her own health scare, it gives you perspective on things.
First one falls for him.
The Warriors, the league's best offense the last 4 seasons straight. big reason? They're the best passing team in the league for the last 5 years. That's why they are a fun team to watch.
Both free throws good from Holiday. And the Warriors last season scoring an NBA record 51 points in a quarter.
You know, Kevin, they can hit you with a big run at any time. That puts a level of fear in the opposition. You lose focus for a minute, and they'll embarrass you.
Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got 6.
Yeah, Ball just really good at running in transition. Smart at knowing where to spread to in the open floor.
They double-team Kerr. He kicks it to Green. Golden State moving it around. Cauley Stein against Favors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the high post. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. He dishes it to Williamson. Robinson against Holiday. Over Robinson. They get it back. And Favors kicks to Ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Stephen Kerr. Ingram attacking. Robinson pulls it in.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim. Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Now here is Holiday. 18 points for him. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Pelicans trail by 13. Pass the ball. Down low. Here's Favors. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Curry looking around. Cauley Stein with it. Favors picks him up. And the rejection by Favors. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Warriors check in for New Orleans. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Releases from the wing and drills it. Robinson's got his third basket of the night.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Ball against Green. Ball, the pass to Williamson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
And that one misses.
In a time of renewal for the Pelicans, ownership transitioning, new front office, the #1 overall pick, Zion Williamson.
Guys, after the turmoil of last season, a renewed sense of optimism. New life for this franchise.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. The lead now cut to single digits. 15 points for Zion Williamson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Curry. And here is Green. He has 6. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson for 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Williamson missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Curry finds Green. Robinson for 3. Warriors the rebound. Good on the bucket. 10 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Got a piece of it. Ball dishes to Ingram. Over Robinson. That one a little long. Warriors leading by 11. Thompson from long range. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ingram right side. Williamson with it. Curry meets him. Second chance effort. And Williamson with a nice bucket inside. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Timeout called the Warriors.
One area the Warriors have stood out is their chemistry. Last season, we saw they were tested. On-court arguments, some tension. But this team, too locked in to let that persist.
Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ingram. And then for Golden State, Kevon Looney is checked in for Cauley-Stein. Burks comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Curry. Now Burks, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Hits the target from 18 feet. Russell's got his second basket.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
Here's Okafor. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Moore. The Warriors also with a sub. Spellman's checked in. Here's Hart. Ball with it. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high-arcing floater.
Passes to Thompson. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 17 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Ball. 8 points for him. Kicks it to Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Was shot by Redick, no good.
Well, he wants wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And they double up Russell. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Another three for Golden State.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
And Redick kicks to Hart. The pass to Okafor. Redick against Burks. Three-pointer. No good that time. And Golden State will come the other way. Pass to Hart. Back to Ball. Here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hayes fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You think of the resiliency of New Orleans. It feeds into the ethos of their sports teams, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Certainly the Pelicans have had their challenges too. Injuries, turnover, and leadership. You can't give up, though. I think that's something this organization and the fans can relate to.
Now, here is Russell. It's rebounded by Hayes. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Looney. Back to Russell. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ball no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the foul called on Amari Spellman. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. Russell against Holiday. High arcing shot. Okafor somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Warriors leading by 10. This is it to Looney. Burks against Redick. Burks kicks to Thompson. No good on the three. New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Redick surveying the D. Over Green. Here's Holiday. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Russell inside, covered by Redick. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is why you like size in the backcourt. Russell taking the hit, yet still able to finish.
Outside, Redick.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's MO all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
And he makes the first. And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Redick, one of those you don't leave for a moment.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
He kicks to Okafor. Here's Hayes. And that one drops. Hayes has got 5 points so far.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Russell against Holiday. There's the pass to Looney. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jahlil Okafor. The Warriors have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for the Warriors. And he sinks the second. Pelicans trail by 13. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Redick finds Okafor. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. They get the rebound. Hayes, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Favors is out there with Hart, and it's Okafor in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now, here is Robinson. Clock at 6. From deep. Here's Looney. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Holiday. Over Russell. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 20 points.
Another nice play by Drew Holiday, staying aggressive, scoring the ball at will.
Russell passes to Robinson. Back to Russell. Taken away by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. That one misses. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Thompson. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Okafor. The Pelicans shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Holiday. Pass to Okafor. Over Thompson. And it's Okafor missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Stolen by Holiday. 2 points, that one goes. 22 points for him.
Well, you see the value Drew brings on the defensive end. Anticipates well, has the long reach and very quick hands.
Russell passes to Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. Pelicans trail by 11. Now Reddick. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Poke loose. Passes it to Okafor. Over Russell. And Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Okafor. And now 24 points for Drew Holiday.
What strikes you about Drew Holiday? The maturity. We saw it in college, and we saw it right there, beating the clock.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight finals appearances, something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell's Celtics of the 60s.
And those 5 appearances, Greg, produced 3 titles and was close to another one. Last year's finals not ending the way they wanted. Injuries certainly played a role. We'll see if they can make it back this season.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Then for the Warriors, Cauley Stein comes in for Kevon Looney. And Curry subbed in for Russell. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Warriors leading by 9. Curry dishes to Green. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the rejection by Favors. And here's the fast break. Here's Holiday. That shot misses. Curry with some nice D. Ingram against Robinson. Outside for Curry. 20 feet out. That one wide left. Pelicans trail by 9. Now here's Ingram. Great D that time from Green. The dish to Curry. Ingram with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Ingram against Curry. And it's Ingram missing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Green, and Green slams it in.
And a terrific sequence by Green, constantly looking to dunk the ball.
For New Orleans, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Lonzo Ball is checked in for J.J. Redick. Here's Williamson. Cranes the three-pointer. Williamson's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's the shot that will take Williamson from hard to impossible to stop.
Curry with the bounce pass. Thompson against Favors. Cauley Stein kicks to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Fader on the way. Pelicans with the rebound. Ingram's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball against Robinson. Here's Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Robinson. It doesn't go for him. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
But they get it back. Green, the pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Williamson. The Warriors making the shot. Out left to the wing. Favors finds Holiday. Teardrop shot. And that one is off. Great D that time from Green. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Got to pay attention to Thompson. He can sky up for those slams.
Pelicans trail by 10. And here's Holiday. Softly drops in the floater. Holiday's got 28 points for the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Stolen by Ball. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Thompson surveying the floor. Stein kicks to Curry. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, fourth of the game.
The pass to Williamson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And you got to appreciate the fearlessness with which he plays. Zion's ability to shoulder the offense at this stage of his career is incredible.
Warriors leading by 6. Curry with it. Pass to Robinson. Stein with it. Favors picks him up. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Thompson against Holiday. The offensive rebound. Off with the layup. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And it only takes a couple buckets for Favors to get rolling. They got to keep feeding him the rock.
Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Curry. Shoots over Ball. And that one's drained from the low block. 22 points for Steph Curry. Thompson comes with the double team. Ingram against Robinson. And it's Ingram missing. Warriors leading by 6. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses the 3. Ball, the pass to Favors. Green against Ingram. Looking to get back on track here. Banked in off the glass.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Here's Stein, and the rejection by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now for the finish. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Now, here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Pelicans with the rebound. Ingram's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks it to Ball. Pass to Holiday to tie it up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. The Warriors shooting here about 46% for the game. Curry with it. Now guarded by Ball. He lobs it up, and he lays in the alley-oop.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Holiday. .141 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Ball. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry with a wide open look. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Williamson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
Now here's Curry. From deep three-point range, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been just great in the 4th quarter, 54%. It's stolen by Green. Now Robinson. Outside, Green. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Thompson passes to Green. It's good!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 2. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try.
Chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Ball against Curry. From 11 feet away. Come! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Timeout called the Warriors. The score is tied at 100. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Curry.
You talk about pressure situation. Stephen Curry lives for these moments.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 25 seconds left in the game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday with it, working on Thompson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Green, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Every day, Holiday can be relied upon to bring focus, energy, toughness, and he's a terrific competitor.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Timeout called the Warriors. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Robinson. Thompson in the corner. Three-pointer. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From New Orleans, back in a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by...
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Holiday. Dishes it to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Long and wiry. Drew Holiday, tough to contain when he runs the pick and roll. Draws the defense attention, then drops the dime.
Thompson with the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Passes to Williamson. Stolen by Thompson. Robinson for three. Offensive rebound. The shot will not fall. The Pelicans trail. And Holiday, here we go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 34 points for Drew Holiday. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Curry's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 2.
I'll tell you, Steph is giving the fans their money's worth.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Robinson against Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Robinson for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Ball's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Holiday. Back to Ball. Outside Holiday. Over in the corner, Williamson. He's off on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Robinson.
You can tell Clay's played in an offense that emphasized spacing and ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Ball. Curry brings the double. Ingram dishes to Williamson. The 19-foot shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Fades back. And it's Robinson again missing. Inside. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Whenever Favors' team needs him to step up in a big juncture of the game, he's ready.
Curry against Ball. Launches it. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 29.
When you need a big basket, call on Stephen Curry. This guy is not afraid of taking those shots.
Thompson against Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is a tough kid. Holiday's fought through injuries. He's a physical player and a fearless player as well.
At the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Now the pass to Robinson. Back to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Good and Curry gets the assist. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
You love Curry's command of this offense, the ability to pass with either hand.
Holiday against Thompson. Out to Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Ingram against Stein. Here's Looney to the paint. Out to Thompson. Over Williamson. Outside Curry. Has to Stein. Out to Thompson. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Ball can't nail the jump. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. Pushing the point guard, force them into different situations, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, putting pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time